Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's project is all about creating a bezel for a 14mm Rivoli. It's a simple and beginner-friendly design that I often use in many of my creations. I thought it would be helpful to make a dedicated video showing you exactly how to bezel a 14mm Rivoli so you can use it in lots of future designs as well. I hope you enjoy it. If you're interested, let's go over the materials you will need for this project. For this project, you will need the following materials, which are now showing on the screen. You will also find the full list in the description box below the video. To start your project, prepare a comfortable length of thread, making sure the tail is long enough to continue working with later. Begin by threading 36 Delica beads and form a circle by passing through all the beads once. I actually recommend going through them twice to reinforce the base. Keep an eye on where your tail thread is. It will help you keep track of how many rounds you've completed. Once you are happy with how secure your circle looks, you are ready to move on to the next step. Pick up one Delica bead. You are coming out of a Delica, skip the next one and pass through the bead right after that. Pull your thread and you will see two beads sitting side by side. That's exactly what we want. Pick up another Delica and repeat the same step. You are coming out of a Delica, skip the next one and pass through the bead right after it. Then pull your thread. I will show you this step one more time and then you can finish the rest of the row on your own, following the same pattern. I will see you at the end of the row. We are back and now I've got the last Delica of this row. I'm coming out of a Delica, skipping the next one and passing through the bead after that. If you can, continue by going up through the first Delica from the new row you just added. This is called a step up. Now pick up one Delica and go through the next Delica from the new row. You're basically filling the gaps between the beads. Don't forget to pull your thread tight to keep the structure firm. Pick up another Delica and repeat the same step by going through the next Delica. Pull your thread to keep everything tight. Keep repeating this step until you reach the end of the row. I will meet you there and show you what to do next. We are at the end of the row. Pick up one Delica and go through the next bead. If you can, go through the following bead from the new row to do a step up, just like before. Now form a ring from your bezel. Just put it around your finger like you can see in the video. You should be coming out of a Delica bead. Next, pick up one size 15 seed bead and go through the next Delica in the same row. Pull your thread tight, as always, to keep your work secure. Pick up another size 15 seed bead and go through the next Delica bead, keeping your thread tight. Repeat this step until you reach the end of the row, and I will meet you there to show you what to do next. Okay guys, we are at the back of this row. Pick up one 15, and go through the next Delica. If you can, go through the first 15 seed bead we added in this row to do the step up again. You are coming out of a size 15 seed bead, pick up another one and go through the next seed bead. Keep your thread tight at all times. This is very important. Repeat this step until you reach the end of the row. Okay guys, we are at the end of the row. Pick up one size 15 seed bead and go through the last 15 of this row. If you can, go up through the first 15 of the new row to do the step up again. Now turn your work so the size 15 seed beads are facing down and place the Rivoli face up into the bezel. The seed beads you just added should sit at the back supporting the Rivoli. It should fit perfectly into the bezel. Turn your work around so you can reinforce the last rows of size 15 seed beads we just added. Make a few knots as you reinforce so you can secure and trim off the working thread. From here, we will continue the project using the tail thread. With the tail thread, make sure you are coming out of a Delica bead on the front row of your bezel. Always pull your thread tight to keep your work neat and tidy. Pick up one size 15 seed bead and go through the next Delica. Then pick up another 15 and go through the following Delica. You know the drill. Keep repeating this until you reach end of the row. Okay, we are at the end of the row and have one last sized 15 seed bead to add. Pick up the bead, go through the next Delica, and if you can, continue through the first 15 of the new row to complete the step up. Now we are going to reinforce this row by going through all the beads once or twice, pulling the thread tight as you go. This will help hold your Rivoli securely and neatly in the bezel. Once you've gone all the way around, make a few knots to secure your thread, and you will be ready to trim it. Okay guys, we've completed our project. Just look at this beautifully finished, neat bezel. Congratulations on making it to the end. It looks great on its own, but we will be using it in many future designs as well. Let me know if you found this tutorial easy to follow. Your feedback is always appreciated. Bye for now and see you soon in future projects.